when Glover talks about identifying approval-seeking behavior, and he says it helps nice guys and basically approve of yourself. I think, again, you're spending more time reflecting negatively with a positive spin to it. Right? Instead of going, well, who do I want to be? I've talked about core values already so many times, and he hasn't even touched it yet. Right? Who do I want to be? Do I want to be passing out drunk? Do I want to be saying I want a divorce when I'm drinking? So then quit drinking. Right? You don't have to go sit and identify all the things that she's going to love me more if I stop drinking. Okay. The best example I can give, I think, in my life experience, and then I'd love to hear from you, is Catherine said, if you don't yell, I will love you. If you don't yell, I will want you more. And if you don't yell, I'll be happy. Okay. So I think I should stop yelling, and she's going to love me more, want me more, and she'll be happy, which is what? Seeking approval.
That's right.
Okay. Here's the problem. Well, instead of making a list, you guys, of what you should, the approval-seeking behavior, go back to who you want. I shouldn't want to be someone yelling. I should want to be.
I'm not a yeller.
I'm not a yeller.
Yeah.
Right. So instead, for Breaking Free Activity 8, Conquer the Monster Activity 8, I want you to think about, who do I want to be? You can start with the list that Glover has you do. Okay. The things that you're trying to do for approval-seeking behavior. Go deeper. Go into things like I'm talking about here. My wife has said, my husband has said, even your children, you never give me the red sippy cup was the example I used earlier, right? Are you going to do that? Give them the red sippy cup just because you want them to be happier?
Right.
Or do you want to teach them where to find their own cup, right?
Go get your own cup.
Yeah, find your own cup and say, this is the one I want to use, please, Dad, Mom. Teach them how to do it. Who do you want to be right now? So Conquer the Monster Activity 8 and go further.
That's right. And Cass says a good question that I live by and I have for several years. Who am I? What do I need? And where do I want to go? These questions. And if you'll notice that Dr. Glover is like, what do I want? What feels right? What would make me happy? Rather than saying, who am I? And out of that comes how we answer those questions.
It helps you define it. Go back to the yelling example, for example. Okay. Well, what is it that I want? Not yelling is normal. Okay, that's what Catherine actually said to me. I'm like, well, this is amazing. We're not fighting.
That's a controlled person. That's a person in control.
That's right. Catherine looked and said, it's not normal to yell every 3 days. I thought it was great because we weren't yelling every day anymore. Okay.
It's only 3 times.
That's right. But if I would have done this right now in that moment, what I could have done is said, well, I'd rather be laughing.
Yeah.
I would rather be twirling around and having a good time. I would rather be talking about the future, excited, not trying to convince her to want to be happy, love me, and want me.
That's right.
Right. So this is where we're going. You dive in.
And if you can't answer the question, who am I? Then you ask the question that we're asking you to ask. Who do I want to be?